Welcome everyone to the Thrillies, presented by Thrillhouse, live from Tokyo. This should be a bit of fun night, bit of our end of season awards. So looking forward to this. We've got some great categories, also some fantastic nominees. So what we're going to do is we'll go through the awards, announce our nominees, announce our winners, and then we're going to finish it off with a race at the end of the proceedings. So that should be good. As always, free champagne in the lobby. Please don't go too hard on it, guys. Let's try and keep ourselves respectful. This is the Thrillies, not the Brownlow. So welcome to all our viewers. Appreciate you tuning in as always. So chat's open, so don't be shy. Get in there. So tonight we've got 6 categories tonight for our Thrillies. Now, so we've got the Craig Lowndes Hard Charger Award. We've got the Jason Richards Sportsmanship Award. The Mark Larkham Livery Lord Award. The Greg Murphy Most Improved Award. The Neil Crompton Best Clubman Award. And, of course, the big one, the Mark Scaife MVP, also known as the Scafey. So, really looking forward to tonight. Might have a special guest in the box. Just trying to work that out there. We'll see how we go. But if not, I'll just talk amongst yourselves. I'm used to that. As always, check out Thrillhouse Supercars on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. As always. Looking forward to sort of tonight. Should be a bit of fun, bit of a sort of reward for everyone's hard work for season 1, which was a massive success. So definitely looking forward to that. So we're just going to have a look actually at the guys sort of out on track. So everyone's, as you can see, is in a black tie tonight. So looking at Pruski there. Got a couple of these. Oh, look out, a couple of Brits in the pits. So looking there at Clint in the beautiful Aston Martin with his tuck. That looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Always like a classy Brit. We've got our fearless leader, Mikey, looking great. Got good old Mo. Mo looking fantastic as well there. Wardo, our season 1 champ, looking good. There's DeRemus there, looking great as well. Now, as you notice, some of the cars thinking, hang on, they weren't in season 1. Well, tonight we're actually going to let people run their season 2 car. So, just to give our viewers, a bit of a look of what's going on. G'day Ben, welcome to chat, welcome. Hey Cruisin', welcome. 05 Brocky, welcome mate. Ruler, welcome. Katsu, welcome. So as always, love chat, talks amongst yourselves. There's always one that has to break the fashion, isn't there? Classic Dilzer. Just got to be different. So just looking at the guys there as they're driving around and looking great. There's Ruler there and the lovely Mustang. Evening, Hannah. Welcome. Good to see you here. Oh, one of our bit viewers, Ashley. One of our bit donators watching. Welcome. Watching the royal wedding and listening and watching this too. Oh, come on. Seriously? This is going to kill the royal wedding. Brocky needed a break from TT practice. Yeah, you've been smashing out the laps, mate, which is good to see. So definitely looking good there for the TT. I think I've ran about a grand total of 10 laps. Millsy, how's it going, guys? Millsy, welcome. We're well. How's yourself? Hope you're enjoying your evening. So we're just going to wait probably another 3 minutes, guys, and we'll get the first award underway. So looking forward to that. So I'm going to go blank screen for just a moment. Just got to double check a couple of things. So I hope everyone's excited about the upcoming TT as well next week. So that's going to get underway. Looking forward to that. Definitely going to broadcast a few nights. So cruising. I didn't even know there was a war wedding. Rocky, 1,300 kilometres on the... Jesus. Bloody hell, mate. So you pretty much drove to Brisbane. Nice work from Melbourne. V8, evening. Welcome, V8. Thanks for joining us at the Thrillies. So our first award this evening, as we're just about ready to go. So another couple of minutes, guys, and we'll get into it. Cruising, I took Monday off for the TT. Now that's commitment to the cause, mate. That's someone who's very motivated, obviously. Love it. Rocky, it's a royal pain in the butt. Ah, nice play on words there. Well done, son. Okay, so as we look at our first award for this evening is the Craig Lowndes Hard Charger Award. This award goes to the driver that always has his foot flat, never ever gives up, and is always up for the fight. Named after the one, the only Craig Lowndes. Bit of a superstar Lowndesy. We all love him. So our nominees this evening is Mo Jalen. Mo, definitely a chance for this award. He's been pretty much worked his way up from Group C to Group B. Big player in Group A too. Second nominee is the Goodmond. Love the Goodmond. Great guy. Our resident Carter, one of our resident Carters as well, really can get up on the wheel. Our next nominee is the hardest to pass bloke in Thrillhouse, Peruski, as I like to call him, White Hips. This man will make you earn every position you want, trust me. Very hard man to pass. Speak of the devil, there he is. Our next nominee is Wardo, our Season 1 champ. Wardo's great. Thing with Wardo, the reason he got nominated for this award is simply he is just never ever gives up. So he's 100 mile an hour. He can fall back to 6, brush it off, and off he goes. And our last nominee is Rex 098. Rex is a great racer. Really solid driver, and very consistent. Not overly the quickest, but is a very consistent racer, and another man it is quite difficult to pass. So there are our 5 nominees. It was a relatively close vote, But in the end, our winner of the Craig Lowndes Hard Charger Award is the one and only Season 1 champ, Wardo. So big congratulations to Wardo. What can we say about this guy? Season 1 champ. Has given everything he has to Thrillhouse. So massive congratulations to Wardo. Welcome, Death. I'm going to call you Grim Death, though. I like Grim Death. So, Nayan Pro, welcome. X Arthur, welcome. So there's Wardo celebrating his Craig Lowndes Hard Charger Award. Good on you, Wardo. That's celebration right there. Love it. Good work, Wardo. So congratulations to Wardo. Great effort. Our next award is the Jason Richards Sportsmanship Award. Now, this award goes to the driver that displays great sportsmanship, whether it be clean racing or owning a mistake and doing it with grace and class. So, again, some great nominees tonight. Our first nominee is the Good Doctor. Now, unfortunately, the Doctor can't be with us tonight due to a previous engagement. What can we say about the Doctor? Main reason he got nominated for this award was in round 2 in Yamagawa, made a mistake and straight away owned up to it. So, really great guy. That's sportsmanship right there. Next nominee is one of my co-commentators, Mr. Bradley. Mike is a great guy. Really clean racer. Basically, yeah, keeps himself right out of trouble. Next up for our sportsmanship award is Tarmac Terry. Where do we go from Terry? Terry is fast, clean, and the epitome of good sportsmanship. Big fan of Terry's. Our fourth nominee is Louis 13. Louis is again another great guy. Again, really clean, doesn't get himself into trouble, and is always quick to own up to a mistake as well. And our last nominee is actually our guy on screen, Clint Go Fast, or Clinty Go Go. Clint's one of our newer Thrillhouse members, but has managed to keep his nose clean. Very quick guy as well, but also very, very lovely, very, very gentleman-like. So really nice guy. Our winner of the Jason Richards Sportsmanship Award, and this is a great award actually. It's a pretty prestigious one. Actually goes to Tarmac Terry. So congratulations to Tarmac Terry. Well done.
Well done, Terry.
And as you can hear, I do have my second host now. So please say a big...
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, please say a big welcome to Mikey. Yeah. Oh, top gone. Top work.
Thanks, mate. Sorry, I would have come earlier, but I saw the timing. I was like, heck, nah, I'm going to go again, because Mo put a lap on me. So we had to go again. Sorry, mate. How's it all going?
Yeah, good. So we've just announced our second award, Jason Richards Award, so for Terry. So well done to Terry. Definitely. So looking back in chat, Brocky, well done Terry, slow down. Ruler, congratulations Terry. Yeah, definitely. X Arthur, Dr. Knight has been a pleasure to race with all season. Great bloke. Definitely concur with that, 100%.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah. So we're going to have a short little break between our next awards. So just going to also get into Season 2. So Season 2, guys, is coming up in about a month's time. I believe the 10th of June we kick off. Is that right, Mikey?
Yeah, it is. Wow, that's coming up fast.
It is coming up very fast. So Season 2 is going to be very exciting. 5 manufacturers, Teams Championship. We will be starting off with the Nürburgring GP track, so that's really exciting. A bit of a personal favourite of mine, so I'm pretty happy about that. So Season 2 is going to be massive. We're definitely going to have a few very exciting things in terms of Twitch as well, so definitely looking forward to that. So Arthur never got to race Terry, too fast.
I don't think anybody raced Terry in Season 1.
Grim Death, hell yeah, very much. Season 2 is going to be awesome. Completely, utterly agree. I cannot wait to jump in the box and call it. It's going to be some great racing, I feel. So our next award up is our Mark Larkham Livery Lord Award. So as you know, here at Thrillhouse, we have some fantastic livery lords. Would you like to announce the nominees there, Mikey, or would you like me to do it?
Mate, I don't have the list in front of me. Give me one second. I tell you what, you get started and I'll prepare myself like I should have done beforehand. See, this is why you're the lead commentator, mate, and I'm just behind the scenes.
Berserker, evening gents, looking sharp. Yes, everyone is looking very sharp
tonight.
Very
dapper. It's a formal occasion.
Got all the Armani suits on, which is great to see.
Mine's a rental. Alright, mate, well, you get started on these ones, because I'm going to load it up.
So, our Mark Larkham Livery Lord Award, the nominees are the Good Doctor.
Of course.
If you've seen some of his liveries, incredible. And the guy can really hook in at the click of fingers, so he's pretty great. And not just that, the sheer amount of hard work he puts in for Thrillhouse is incredible. Next up is probably our, well, Puma Cup's our next nomination. This guy actually, I think, has a problem. The amount of liveries this guy pumps out is ridiculous. To the point where we've actually told him, stop. But
he didn't stop.
No.
We were like, fine.
They're all incredibly well detailed and just really highest quality. Next up is our third nominee, and that is the wonderful Mo Jalen. Again, another guy that, speak of the devil, there he is. Another guy that just produces severely good, really good liveries, like the quality. And a little hats off to Mo as well. I had a couple of issues with a couple of liveries I've made, and Mo was one of the first to roll up his sleeve and pitch in and give me a hand. So, big shout out to Mo.
Has Mo beaten my lap yet?
By the looks of it, he might have. But that's all right.
Oh, I was going to say something nice about him.
Next up is a very special guy, Alien Express. Again, Alien is one of our severely, highly talented, ridiculously good livery lords. This is also the same bloke that did Mark Larkham's livery back in the day, so he's got some skills, the man. Makes pretty much all his decals himself, which is incredible in itself. And again, another one that just pumps them out like you wouldn't believe. The next nominee, I'm going to feel really embarrassed saying this one, but is...
I tell you what, mate, take a back seat. Take a back seat, mate. Come on. Alright, so our next nomination is the man in the box, the voice of Thrillhouse, Mr. Ghost. Hey, mate, you go alright with your liveries. You've got some great attention to detail, but I tell you what I like most about your liveries is that you pick the ones that I want to be doing. So every time you do a livery, I'm like, oh, sweet, I don't have to do that livery anymore. So, yeah, they're stunning liveries, mate, and definitely earned your spot up there.
And our last nominee, and thanks, by the way, our last nominee is one of our resident, they're all livery lords, but is Doremus, or aka Claude. What can we say about Claude? this guy, again, produces stunning liveries and isn't the quickest livery maker, but there's a reason behind it. His attention to detail is unbelievable, and just the way he just takes his time and makes sure they're absolutely perfect every time. So, all opinions, 5 fantastic nominees and some bloke.
Yep, agreed, 100%. Top fella.
But our winner of the Mark Larkham Livery Lord Award is our resident Tasmanian, the Good Doctor. So congratulations. Well done.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well deserved.
Incredibly well deserved. If you get a chance, guys, go check out some of his liveries. They really are stunning. He's got some skills with the decals. So we're going to move right along now to our 4th award. It's the Greg Murphy Most Improved Award. So, Murph, wow, what can we say? But before we get into that, just want to welcome some new people to chat. So we've got our first sub has joined us tonight, Aussie Rogue. Welcome along, mate. Good to see you. We've got Luminous. Welcome, Luminous. Good to see you joining us. What do we got there? Luminous, hats off to all the great livery gods. Yeah, agree. Ruler, congratulations, Doctor. Luminous, congratulations to the Doctor. Brocky, congratulations, mate. Great stuff, guys. So we are moving along to our Greg Murphy Most Improved Award, named after one of the angriest motor racing drivers I've ever known.
He just tells it how it is, mate.
Yeah, I'm a big Murph fan, so I love the Murph. That lap of the gods will stick in my memory for the rest of my life. That was something incredibly special.
Yeah, it sure was.
So we've got some, but we're going to let Mikey actually take this one.
Are we? Hang on. Give me a second. Just load up the images again. While I'm loading these up, if there's anyone in Twitch who's keen to jump into this, grab a suit and jump in. It looks like we could probably fill that grid out a few more spots. We got 9 in there. There's some pretty dangerous guys in there, but you know, come kick around with us.
So yeah, actually we're only going to open it up to all our nominees, but a couple of unfortunately have to do that real life thing called work. So we're going to open it up to anyone. All the suits are on Mikey's. They're all on your activity feeds if you got Mikey. So go and grab a car, one of your season 2 cars. If you could grab a Hyundai, that'd be great. Yeah,
get a Hyundai in there. Yeah. Maybe is there a Jag in there? We got a Jag.
There is a Jag. Terry. Interesting. Of course. Very interesting.
I see. Yeah. He's not very subtle about what he's going for, is he?
Not at all. Not at all. So yeah, guys, we'll wait a couple of minutes. If anyone really does want to jump in and grab a suit and jump in, more than welcome to have you. We are cutting it at a 5-drink limit though, guys.
Alright, I've got the Greg Murphy Most Improved Award up here in front of me, so we'll run through the nominees, shall we?
Yep, go for it.
Alright, well, first up, Mika Bradley. He has come out of nowhere. I've had an amazing battle with him at Maggie, at Maggie. Yep. He was fast, but good racecraft. So he's been working away in the background, just getting quicker and quicker, and he's going to be a force in season 2. So watch out for that fella. Next up, Davo Hendo. So Davo started the Hoff. He started 17th in our first time attack. He struggled with the tuning of the car to start off with. And come round 3, he was in Group A, and he finished, was it 3rd in the championship?
Yes, he did.
Incredible is it? Next up is Ben Dowson. Ben is a hard racer, very hard racer, and has become very quick. Can't talk this guy up enough, to be honest. Very, very fast in that Hyundai. What's he driving in season 2?
He's with Mo with the Aston.
Yeah, yeah, that's going to be dangerous. The Goodmond. Well, this guy started out fast. We knew he was fast, but his charge through the championship was just impressive. He put on some of the best drives I've ever seen in Thrillhouse. So yeah, big praises for this guy. And lastly, Disasterly. Now Disasterly has one of my he put my livery on for season 1, and I got a bit of a sweet spot for him for doing that. Thank you, mate. Very, very fast, very clean, and just consistently improving. Very, very cool. And that's the Greg Murphy Most Improved Award. You've actually got the results for this, Sean. Do you want to announce that one, mate?
Yes, so this was actually a very close run thing, this one. But the winner of the Greg Murphy Most Improved Award is the Goodmond. So
Yes.
well done to the Goodmond. But it was very close. I am going to give a small shout out to the Hoff. Really, again, what he did was pretty outstanding. So, very close run, but the Goodmond got it there just in the end. But congratulations again to all nominees, because you all deserve it.
Yep.
You all deserve it. So, while we're waiting for people to jump in, I'm just going to go through to next week. So, as of tomorrow night, we're starting our TT for Season 2. Now, what the TT is basically our 86s. You've all seen our 86s go around Suzuka. And basically we're going to have 2 sessions every night. So we're going to have an early session for our Kiwis and our guys that sort of don't want to drive too late. That's grouse. So that'll be open, I believe, off the top of my head, 6:30 Melbourne time. And then that'll run to about 8, and then we're going to have our session 2. Now, session 2 most likely will be streamed. I'll try and do as much as I can. Of course, I've got to fit in a bit of real life stuff, like being a husband and a dad. Can't forget that. But definitely going to stream quite a bit, as much as I can. So, and how, basically what it's going to determine is our groups, and also then they'll go into our draft. And how our draft's going to work is basically the quickest driver gets to pick which car, which livery they want with their teammate, and then we just work our way down. So that's the TT. So it's pretty exciting. I know there's quite a few guys that have absolutely been pounding out the laps. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's up there, who's not up there. So definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be good. Thoughts on the TT, Mike?
I think Group A is going to be a very mixed bag of newbies and some old hats. The pace is insane. Oh my god. Over 5 days though, there's going to be plenty of people jumping in trying to beat, the person who's 0.4 ahead of them, 0.3 ahead of them. I jumped into a room today and Charm had me by 0.008. And I thought about just sitting there and banking laps until I beat him, but I realised I'll save that for the TT. So it's gonna be competitive for sure.
Very competitive.
I'm looking at this timing sheet here, mate, and I'm still on a 155.018. Has anyone beaten that yet?
Not by I can see. So look out.
So, just wanna say, there's a few people to watch out for season 2. This guy here, 78. How do you say that? 78Z.
78Z, I think. Yeah.
Oh, he looks like he's getting pretty quick.
He is pretty quick.
Is that a room with Brocky and Thierry and Mo and Wardo?
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is self-promotion at its finest.
I've got it down to a fine art.
Wardo, slipstream doesn't count, Mikey. Very good.
Mate, Mate, there was no one in front of me, mate. In fact, you were spinning out on the main straight when I set my lap.
Love it.
Just
That's
saying,
awesome.
if you want that #1 driver spot, man, you're going to have to stop that. So where are we up to, mate? Have we got another
Alright.
award to have pump out?
We have 2 more to go. So we'll get into our 5th award. So the 5th award I'm actually going to let you announce. It's the...
Oh, another one.
Yep. So...
All right.
Have you got it
yeah.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going up now. I've got a guy messaging me saying that your microphone's distorting a little bit. While I'm doing this, mate, do you reckon you could chuck it down a couple of notches?
I can do that. How's that?
Well, I
Test.
mean, you always sound beautiful to me, mate. We'll just see if we can get a blue thumbs up, and we'll be good to go. Now, what's the next one that we've got up? Here we go. Are we doing the Neil? Is it Neil Crompton Best Clubman Award?
It certainly is.
The Neil Crompton Best Clubman Award. All right. So, look, this goes to someone who just represents Thrillhouse in every form and fashion. Sportsmanship, just rocks up every single day and is what Thrillhouse is about every day. Nominees for that, Dilzer. 100% Dilzer. I love this guy's attitude. He cracks me up every single day, but he's just such a team player. Wouldn't you agree, mate?
100% agree. Dilzer is... Oh, his posts make my day. They are hilarious.
Yeah, all about him. All about him. Next one up, The Good Doctor. Well, how could you not have an award like this without The Good Doctor being on there, to be honest? I actually met The Good Doctor long before Thrillhouse, and he and I were chatting when I started this whole thing up. He's been there since day dot. He's helped me out, not just with Thrillhouse stuff, but just life stuff as well. He's just a good human, and he sets for me the benchmark of what Thrillhouse is about. Next up, Ghost. Next, Ruler. Oh, all right, I'll back it up a bit. I'll back it up. All right, mate. So. You came out of nowhere on me and really surprised me with your interest to get involved with Thrillhouse. One thing that I didn't realise when I first started this was that people were willing to not just help, but actually be a part of this and actually to give something that we didn't have. And you gave us a voice. So this, what we have now, is nothing without you, man, and that's why you're on here.
Sorry.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'll just
okay?
at a moment.
Yeah,
just at a moment.
It's okay. Good on you. Next up, Ruler. Now, Ruler, I love the guy. He's a very special guy in our team. He has pumped out so many liveries, it's just ridiculous. He's created entire little sub-leagues within our community, made everyone a car for that one, and has just been a real force when it comes to the promotion of the Peter Mac and what we do with our donations. Massive love for you, mate. Love what you're about. Keep doing what you're doing, and stoked to have you in this award. And lastly, Ben Doughton. He's new to our admin team. Massive respect for him. He's just I don't know, what can you say about him, Ghost?
Ben is always good for new ideas. He's put across a couple of new ideas that we're definitely going to try for season 2 in terms of our media and things like that. He's jumped in the box with me as well. He's always keen just to see what he can do on his end for Thrillhouse, and again, that's sort of what this award's all about, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. This is I mean, we're nothing without the effort that everybody puts in. You know, it's not just 1, 2, 3 people. You know, out of the 64 members we now have, you know, you've got about 20, 25 of them really getting stuck in and doing things behind the scenes. So this list could really go forever, but these 5 are the ones that were nominated, and the winner for the Neil Crompton Best Clubman Award, well, of course it goes to you, Mr. Ghost. It has to go to you. It was a complete landslide vote, and we all appreciate what you do. You can go cry now if you want.
Look, I'd like to thank my mum. I'd like to thank the good Lord up above. But I'd actually like to thank 3 people in particular. 1, Mikey, for giving me the opportunity to do this. 2, every single member of Thrillhouse. You guys are awesome. But the main person I want to thank is my beautiful partner, Hannah. If it wasn't for Hannah's patience and drive and just sheer sort of belief in me, I wouldn't do what I do. So big shout out to my beautiful partner Hannah, and of course Jack, my little co-commentator.
Can't have a ghost commentary without Jack in the background. You know,
that's it.
He's always got a few things to say.
So what do we got? Oh, Aussie Rogue. Oh, turn it up. Love it. Love it.
Let us have our moment, mate. Let us have our moment.
But he's subbed, so...
oh, yeah, that's right. No, cool.
He's cool.
So, Aussie Rogue, I heard a rumour that we're going to give you a shiny Thrillhouse t-shirt for being our first sub.
Yep, so definitely looking forward to giving that. Thanks, Hannah. Thanks, Filthy. Thanks, Katsu. Appreciate it. Thanks, GFL. Appreciate it. Now, just before we get into our last award, just a couple of sort of quick things here. I'm actually going to check how many we got in the room. Oh, look at that. We are full, ladies and gentlemen, so get around that. That's exciting. I'm excited. Big Kev style. So I'm just going to...
Hang on. There's, oh, he hasn't.
Oh, Mo's just beaten your time. Thanks, Ruler.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Alright, we're going to have to jump in there and cut a lap, aren't we?
Aussie Rogue, yes, I heard that as well. That's awesome, and thank you. No problems, mate. More than happy to have you part of the Thrillhouse family. So, as usual, guys, check us out. Thrillhouse, Facebook, Instagram. Plenty of sort of stuff coming up. So, we've got the TT next week. Then the week after, we've actually got something pretty fun happening for Hump Day. We've got the Thrillhouse Hump Day short track event. What that is basically we're going to jump in our 86s, our stock cars, and our derby buses. So it's basically going to be 2 races in the 86s, 2 races in the stock cars, and then we're going to finish it off with a demo derby. Thanks, Clint. Appreciate it. So in terms of that, I'll probably stream most of it, except the derby. I'm driving the derby, so I got to get the bogan bus out. And I might have a go on the stock car as well. Chico rolls. I love Chico roll.
Goes alright, eh?
It does. It certainly does. So that's going to be not this Wednesday coming, the Wednesday after. Of course, check out all our social media. We'll have it all there ready to go. But we are coming up now to our last award. Now, this is the big one. This is massive. This one's actually pretty close to my heart for a couple of reasons. One, it's named after my favourite all-time supercar driver. The one, the only, Mark Skaife. And as you know, I do like a Skaifism in commentary. That cool, classic style, championship changing. Really flows the car.
This is Australia's greatest motor race.
Yes. This is the fastest corner in Australia. They got the elbows out. This is as wild as it gets. I could go on all night. Yeah. 2 reasons though why we called it the Skaife. One, Skaife was the most ruthlessly competitive guy that pretty much I knew on a racetrack. But also, there were seasons when he was so far above everyone else, it was ridiculous. And a Skaife. So there's some big nominees in this one. This is pretty much the who's who of Thrillhouse. The first nominee is me, but we'll just gloss over that. That's cool. Our next nominee is Micah Bradley. As previously stated, Micah has done so much for Thrillhouse. He's jumped in for commentary when I have been racing. He's one of our really great members on the admin team. He is our resident photographer, so all those beautiful photos you see, 9 times out of 10, that's Mr. Bradley's work. He does a lot of stuff for us, and all that while in Sydney when he's away from his home as well. So the bloke hooks right in. He's incredible. Our next nominee is Doremus. Now, Doremus does a lot of the behind-the-scenes work. Our Discord room was all set up for Doremus. Our Twitch Turbo account, which gives us the ability to save our fantastic races and that, was all set up by Doremus. Also pumps out liveries. Is also one to sort of put across ideas, and he's just a great man to have on board. And he's a really nice guy as well, which is always great. Our next nominee is Wardo. Now, Wardo is a bit of a funny one for me. I thought, hang on, when I first joined Thrillhouse, what does Wardo do? Then I found out a lot of the nitty-gritty stuff, the boring stuff, basically, rules, regulations, keeping on top of sort of, we have an idea, Wardo will straight away come in with an opposite of that idea, just to keep us all balanced. He's wrote our rules and regulations for Season 2. Now, that thing's it's not one page, thing's a 15-page bloody document, which is incredible. It took a lot of work. He does so much stuff for us, Wardo, and to go with that, he's bloody fast. And he's our Season 1 champ, so there's many reasons why Wardo's nominated. Our last nominee is, well, the bloke next to me, Mikey. His dream, his passion, his idea, his willingness to just talk to people, his willingness to accept anyone, doesn't matter where you're from, your speed level, your skill level, always willing to sort of give you a positive vibe, never negative vibes that come from this guy. And let's be honest, we wouldn't all be here, all 63 of us wouldn't be here without Mikey. So that's the main reason why he's nominated, and really we don't have to say anything else. And our winner of the Mark Scaife MVP award is, of course, Mikey. Congratulations, mate. Massive effort.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure I could say on behalf of everyone at Thrillhouse, thank you so much. And he goes all right on a Friday night on the beers as well.
Hey, vodka, lime, and soda now.
Oh, that's right. Vodka.
We're getting healthy.
That's
they
it.
Taste disgusting.
I know they do.
God. There's gotta be a better way. No, seriously, mate. Thank you. I thank you everyone who voted for me, and thank you for everyone who sort of believes in what we're doing here. It's if you read this sort of write up that Claude did a while back, it sort of explained where this all came to be. I honestly I wasn't even going to buy Gran Turismo. But the situation at hand was that my partner at the time was going through chemotherapy, and I was sitting next to her at the Peter Mac Centre a couple of times a week, and I needed something to sort of keep my mind off things, not just while I was there, but if any of you, and I know a lot of you have actually been through something that is life-changing like that, you really need something that is completely different to your normal life, something that can just take you out of it and give you your own escape, and that's what this is. It's my escape. It's people I met on the internet. It's complete strangers who didn't know my background or my history or anything, and we all came together because we love motorsport. The rest of the stuff is just me having fun with it, because this is honestly so much fun for me. And so I'll stop waffling on because we've got a race to run. But honestly, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Much deserved, mate. So the congrats are coming in thick and fast. Ruler, congratulations and thanks for Thrillhouse, Mikey. GFL, well done, Mikey. Exartha, well done, mate. Filthy, congratulations, Mikey. A well-deserved award, mate. Hannah, congratulations, Mikey. Berserker, awesome. Mikey says thanks. Berserker, awesome. Congrats, Mikey. Thanks for bringing me in. So, yeah, much deserved, mate. Definitely.
That's awesome.
Doribus, congratulations.
Thanks, Claude.
Yeah.
Much appreciated, mate. So, I mean, I don't see this going anywhere for a very long time. We've created something special here. So, Season 2 is just the tip of the iceberg. We spent Season 1 figuring out all the nuts and bolts, what we wanted from a league. We've got it now. And to the point where we get to run an awards night, put on our best suit, and actually have a bit of a race in our new cars.
Wardo, I love you, Mikey. Oh.
I picked up a trophy for Wardo today. It's sitting on my shelf. I haven't got a photo of it, but guys, just a little background on the trophy. One of my best friends, Dal, he is a apprentice carpenter, and he's from a little town in New Zealand called Kaikoura, and he's got a bunch of Kiwis over here in Melbourne living it up, and he needs to make something to keep his hands busy, and he wants to get good at making, smaller wooden things. So he's crafted me this arcade machine out of wood. It's all stained and it looks beautiful. It's all on a base. So we'll get it Wardon's name etched onto it. And just as a little bit of announcement, there's going to be about 3 or 4 more of these trophies made for Season 2. So I'm pretty excited to have Dal so keen to get involved with Thrillhouse. Now you guys may meet him later on. Just one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. But the fact that he just wants to make these things for Thrillhouse, because though not a racer, he believes in what we're doing. So massive thanks to him. If he does take the time to watch this, which he does, just a huge thanks, mate. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely massive thanks. I've seen a photo of it. It's a pretty cool trophy, actually. Yeah, definitely very awesome. Love it. So that's our awards side of things done, guys. So congratulations to all our nominees and all our winners. Great Season 1. Really enjoyed it. So we're just going to have a little bit of a couple of minute break. And then, you know what? Let's go bloody racing.
Hell yeah. So, mate, I'm gonna sign off for this one because there's no way I can race that far up the pointy end and chat at the same time.
No worries.
So thanks everyone for all the support, and have a good call, mate. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too, mate.
Thank you. See ya.
So tonight's race, guys, we've got 14 laps around the Tokyo Expressway. We've got tyre wear and fuel wear on. So basically, this is a little bit of a preview for Season 2, guys. So should be pretty exciting. But let's have a look at actually who's in. See, we've got some big. Looks like we've got some big players as well. So we've got 05s in. Who else have we got in there? We've got Wardo. We've got Clint. We've got Mo. We've got Damo Hendo. Or the Hoff. I'm pretty sure Terry's in as well. So we've got some Mikey's in. So we've got some fast guys. This should be really exciting. Looking forward to this. So it won't be long till we go racing, guys. I was going to have a little 2-minute break, but I'll push through. I'm man enough. I can push through. That's what we do here at Thrillhouse. We push through. So Ruler sounds fantastic. It certainly does, mate. Very exciting stuff. So it's can't wait for Season 2, and I cannot wait to commentate. But more importantly, I'm looking forward to racing as well. It's a good chance I will be in Group C. I am going to do the time trial, but I'm going to race Group C. As I mentioned, you might not have heard on Wednesday, I'm basically going to run one of every car in each round. Just to give you guys a real idea of sort of for the next race what each car's like. So it should be good. So definitely looking forward to that. But not for me waffling, because everyone's watching for one thing. Let's get bloody racing. What do you reckon, guys? Sounds good. I'm just going to work out what I'm doing here. Won't be a moment. Enter, no, spectate, member, race settings. It's interesting. Oh, hang on. Probably should do that, eh? Alright, so Ruler, Mo, Brocky, Wardo, Fast Guys. Oh no. Aussie Rogue, let's get some crashes. Oh, you're a sadistic bastard. X-Arthur, well done to all them nominees and winners this evening. Great league, great bunch of blokes, well done. Oh, that's very nice of you. Ruler, have you got a whiteboard? I always have a whiteboard ruler and a slide ruler. GFL, you forgot Mr. Speed Terry. Yeah, well, he's probably already out in front there. Aussie Rogue, I second at X-Arthur. Yeah, and I third it. Fantastic. Definitely agree with that. Alright. Let's, so, I think everyone looks ready to go. So we're going to hit spectate. I'm going to hit my little button. Oh, I hate when it does this. It's alright. Alright, let's go. Slide ruler is my cousin. Love it. Oh, what the hell? Okay, hang on. Oh. And we're racing! So a little bit of a glitch there, but that's alright. Looks like everyone's got off the line, have we? No! Unfortunately, we've got a staller. Just seeing who stalled there. So we've got Mo there in first position, Brocky. Oh, Mikey makes a very aggressive move there. So we've got Brocky there in third, 05 third. The Hoff's there in. Oh, well, look at this. This is what we've wanted, ladies and gentlemen. Get excited. So we've got Mo there in first position, Mikey there in second position. We've got 05 there in third. So now we'll jump on. So now we're jumping on board. Who are we on board here with? So on board with the Hoff. Fast racetrack this one. So the Hoff there in fourth. There's a great little battle up front. Let's go up front now. So we've got 05, Mikey and Mo there having a real ding-dong battle. And we've got, by the looks of it, what have we got here? So we've got a BMW, an Aston and a Hyundai having a cracker. This is already turning into something pretty special. As they, oh, very late to that turn. Mo's run it wide. Oh, but he cuts it back across. Oh, fantastic racing. Here we go. This is exciting already, and this is only lap one. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in. We have got all our big players are up the front. So we've got Mo there. Mo now brings it down this long straight. Look at the slipstream here. 5 guys. Got Mo in first, Mikey in second, Davo Hoffo in third, 05 in fourth, Terry in fifth, Clinton sixth, Pruski in seventh, Luminous in eighth. Oh, now the into the... oh, look at this, 3 wide. Is not going to work through here. Ah, Mikey, very nice on the outside. There's the Hoff. The Hoff, the slight touch there from the Hoff. Another touch from the Hoff. Oh, the elbows are out already, ladies and gentlemen. This is fantastic. This is what we like. This is a little teaser here for season 2 already. So Mo's got that Aston absolutely dialed in already. We're going to jump on board now with Mikey. He's got a good run. He's got a very nice run here. Does he take the lead? He does. So Mikey's moved himself into first position. Our MVP is absolutely showing the way at the moment. And he's got a little gap. Oh, the Huff and Mo have... Oh, that's... Oh, we caught the end of that. That was nasty. Look at them all tapping that wall. This track is so difficult to pass on. Incredible. So there's the guys now. So Mo and the Hoff, look at this. Breaks it late. Oh, jeez. I don't know here. So we've got a BMW up front. Followed by an Aston. An Aston. An Aston. A Hyundai. Terry and the Jag. We've got Pruski there in 7th. 8th is Wardo. Interesting. 9th is Luminous. 10th is Cruisin'. 11th is Doremus. 12th is Ruler. And 13th is V8. We're heading back up the front now. Mikey now with a 1.1 second gap. And then we've got this fantastic battle between Mo and the Hoff. These two are just not giving an inch here. Clint's now moved his way up to 4th as well, starting to become a player as the brake glow to 800 degrees. Oh, that was a fantastic move. We just caught the end of that. Oh, but he didn't make it stick though, Clint, unfortunately. So now we're going to jump on board with Clint. As they head up now into this really fast chicane. This is so fast. So 3 laps in, we might actually grab a speed up. Oh, Brocky's got to run there. We just saw that. Barber backs out of it. So now we will put fuel and tyre air on so everyone can sort of see what's happening. Oh, but oh, look out. Brocky on the outside here. That's probably not going to work. Oh, look how fast this is. That's a 200 kilometres an hour. And 05 does take 4th position. Great move. So heading back now with our leader Mikey with a 1.2 second lead. Followed by Mo in 2nd. 3rd is Davo Hoffo. 4th is Brocky. 5th is Clint. 6th is Terry. Terry's just playing the long game here, I feel. Pruski in 7th. Great drive. Wardo in 8th. 9th is Luminous. 10th is Cruisin'. 11th to Remus. Ruler in 12th. 13th is V8. We're heading back up. Oh, V8 just spun. We saw that. Whoop, in the wall. So Mikey now, the gap's under a second. Look at Mo and Hoffo. These two are just going at it. This is a great battle between these two. Geez, those Astons sound mean on the downshift, don't they? So Mikey's gap has reduced. Is he struggling a little bit with tyre wear? Let's find out. Tyres look okay. Oh, the Astons, they're beautiful on fuel and tyres at the moment. Hoffo's the other one that didn't hit the wall. He's got to run here on Mo. Oh, Hoffo, a big lose. That was a huge lose. Checking our instant replay here. Let's find out what happened to the Hoff. So he was falling behind and bang! Just got the bum out and that was game over. Thanks for coming. So now 05's got a run on him in the Hyundai. Great little car, the Hyundai. It's very underrated. Doesn't have the most power, but the brakes on it are unbelievable. So head up now. Is he going to make it? No, he just sits behind. Just biding his time here, 05. Just biding his time. Or Hoffo runs it a little wide. A little bit of understeer. So jump right on board. He's got a bit of a run here. He's got a big run. Where's he going to make his move? on the straight. He just doesn't have the power of the big Aston. The Boar Hyundai is struggling. This is bump draft style NASCAR. So we're going to go back through the field. So we've got Mikey in first position. Second is Mo. Third is Davo Hoffo. Fourth is 05. All right, we're just going to keep with these two for a moment. Both break very late into the hairpin. Does he try the under? He does. Beautiful move, 05. Lovely move. Fifth there we got Clint. Sixth is Tarmac Terry. Seventh is Pruski. Eighth is Wardo. Just not sure what's going on there with Wardo. Ninth Cruisin'. 10th Luminous. 11th Doremus, and Ruler there in 12th position. So Mikey now in first position with a just under a second gap. Mo there in second. Third is 05. Fourth, Davo Hoffo. Oh, here comes Tarmac. Moved himself up to fifth position now. Just starting to get his head around the Jag, I feel. Oh, again, very wide through there. It's such... This track is absolutely punishes you. There is no runoff, no curbs, nothing. Wardo there in 8th position. I think Wardo's a bit out for a Sunday drive tonight. We're heading back up the front now. Oh, the front's tightened right up. Here we go. So we've got 3 of them. '05's got a run now. Mikey Mo's moved himself into first position as they all break very deep into the hairpin. Oh, Mikey. Oh, there was a little bump there. That was a bump and run, I feel. I feel that was a bump and run. Oh, but Mikey says, I don't think so. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Gloves are off, ladies and gentlemen. 3 blokes in suits having a fist fight out the back over some beautiful blonde lass. So just one moment there, guys. I'm just looking at something. But this, look at this. This is great racing so far. So 05's moved himself into the lead. So looking out LA, we've got 05 there in first position in the Hyundai. Second is Mikey. Third is Mo. Fourth is Clint. Fifth is Tarmac. Sixth is Wardo, just starting to make his move now. Seventh is Cruiser. Eighth is Doremus. Ninth is the Hoff. Oh, the Hoff's had a major... The Hoff's pitted. Ah, we missed that. The Hoff pitted. Okay, interesting. So the Hoff pitted on to lap 6. Okay. Luminous in 10th. 11th is Ruler. 12th, Peruski. But heading back up the front, Clint now in the lead. We do have a pitter. We do have a pitter. Who's... Oh, they're all in the pits now. So 05's in the pits. Doremus is in the pit. Everyone's pitted on lap 6. So they're going for that straight half-half strategy. Now, Clint. This guy knows his strategy. He's a bit of a strategist, this bloke. So Terry as well. So interesting. Terry and Clint have gone an extra lap. So, and so's Wardo. Okay. So we've just got to wait. So Mo now has got 4th position. So based on that, if when the field cleanses, Mo should get first. Now, the top 3 guys, I feel, might be trying to extend field to go for that splash and dash. This will be very interesting to watch. Oh, 05 there. Way. Jeez. How fast was that? So heading back now with our leader, Clint. We're just going to stay with our leader here. I just want to see when he will pit this lap. He may go an extra lap. Clint's a bit of a master on fuel save. Just looking at the gorgeous Aston Martin. Geez, that looks good. And it sounds magnificent. Deep, throaty, like a good Brit should be. And Clint's in. Terry's in. Wardo will be in. No doubt about that. Classic Wardo likes to run the tank completely and utterly dry. Alright, so we're going to head back now. So it's looking like 05 and Mo will retake first and second position, and they do. So Mo and 05 now having a real battle. Third is Davo. So the Hoff's moved himself up to third. Mikey's dropped to fourth. Clint's come out in fifth. Pruski in sixth. Seventh is Tarmac. Eighth is Wardo. Cruisin is ninth. Ruler in 11th. And Luminous there in 12th position. But heading back up the front now. Mo and 05. Here we go. Definitely 2 of our Season 2 protagonists are about to get the gloves off. The cufflinks are coming off. The tyres are coming off. This is it. We're on lap 8. Oh, jeez. That is so fast through there. So fast. This is as wild as it gets. And the thing is, this isn't a championship race. This is just straight out mano a mano. Hyundai versus Aston. Look at Mo, he's making that Aston extremely wide. What's 05 got into here? Interesting. Oh, bump and run again. Let's here they go, look. 05 and Mo absolutely going at it, but I got a feeling... Yeah, I got a feeling that here he is, the Hoff is catching. I feel Mikey and the Hoff kind of have to work together here to try and catch the 2 in front. 5th is Clint. 6th is Pruski. 7th is Tarmac. 8th is Wardo. 9th is Cruisin. 10th is Doremus. 11th is Ruler. 12th is Luminous. Heading back now, their leaders. Mo's still holding off 05. This is a ripping race. How good is this, ladies and gentlemen? Mikey's now in the 3rd position. Get the feeling Mikey's got the bit between the teeth here. He wants to catch these 2. Really wants to catch these 2. So we're going to jump on board now. Oh, slight bump there. Oh, but look at the Hoff. Oh, beautiful. What a move by the Hoff. Did we see that? That come from nowhere. Stunning move. So 05 has moved himself in the 1st position. He's made the move. But Mo's not going to let him have it. Oh, they both break very deep. Oh, Mo a little bit too deep there. He's lost a bit of time. He needs to get back on for the slipstream. think Mo, yeah, look, Mo's in the slipstream. That Aston just has a little bit more grunt. So the Hyundai is definitely quicker through the turns, but that grunt of the Aston is just too much at the moment. Which is interesting for Season 2, I feel. We do visit a couple of power circuits, but we also visit some real tight and twisty ones. So choosing which vehicle you use is going to be very interesting. Got to weigh everything up, I feel. So the Hoff now has moved himself into a comfortable third position here. He's off after these 2 leaders, I feel. Mikey's still in 4th though. Clinton 5th. Tarmac in 6th. Wardo in 7th. Oh, here we go. Here's a bit of a Season 1 battle resuming again. Eighth is Cruising. 9th is Pruski. 10th is Remus. 11th Ruler. 12th is Luminous. Heading back up the front now. 05 now has got a little gap on Mo. This is what's been happening. He can break Mo through the twisty stuff. But then once they get onto the straight, that big Aston winds up and just reels him in. But do we feel 05 might have broken the rubber band here a little bit? Mo needs a really clean exit out of here. Very clean. I think he did get that nice clean exit. We're going to jump on board with Mo. Let's see how much he does reel him in. So we're jumping on board now the Aston with Mo. Building up now to 270, 280, 290. $3, ladies and gentlemen. And the Aston just goes, thank you, mother, for the rabbits. Look at that. That's incredible. Got to give 05 credit here. Look at how late he is on the brakes. So look how much, oh, the gap that the Hyundai makes under brakes. Oh, there's a little touch there. But relatively clean. Guys are keeping it clean. It's good to see. Got the Hoff there in 3rd. Mike is consolidated 4th, I feel. Clint's in 5th. Tarmac in 6th. 7th is Wardo. 8th is Cruising. Pruski there in 9th, so little battle brewing here maybe. But we're going to head back up the front now because this is too good not to miss. These two are going at it. This is real great racing. This is high quality stuff here. This is very much a Season 2 preview. What's 05 got in the kit bag? Look at Mo. He's just not letting him pass. Mo is making that the widest Aston Martin you've ever seen. He had that extra bread and butter pudding at dessert. Oh, ooh. Oh, Mo's in the wall. Oh, no. Dear, oh, dear. And 05 was in the wall, but 05, that might be just enough to give him the gap. I will try and grab a replay of that. We just caught the end of it there. So 05 was in the wall as well. Interesting. Heading back now live. Oh, that has opened. Look at the Hoff. Oh, the Hoff's moved himself into 2nd position here. The Hoff's got a sniff. Just like the Hoff did back in 90s in Baywatch. You can tell Mo's had a lot of practice in that Aston already. He's got the gearing set. Oh, 3 wide into the hairpin. What's going to give here? 05 runs it incredibly deep under brakes. A little too deep and he's run it wide. The Mo takes 1st position. The Hoff then moves into 2nd. Oh, this is fantastic racing. This is as good as it gets. 3 fast guys absolutely going hammer and tong at each other. Mikey now is thinking, oh, I might just sit back here. There could be carnage. I could just mop up. We're now got lap 12. Not long to go now. Are we enjoying this chat? I hope we are, because I am absolutely having a blast calling this. If this is what Season 2's got in store for us, oh boy, wowee. So Mo still in first, 05 there. Moved himself in a second. Oh, look at this, look at this. Mo keeps it, Mo keeps it. Oh, now Mo can unleash the big Aston. This is going to be very interesting. It could come down to that last corner. You get the feeling if Mo can keep in front of that last corner, he might have this one. But look at 05. He is not going to give him an inch. He is going to make him... Oh, 05's in! 05's in! Oh dear, what happened there? Now, does he know something we don't know? Oh, that's very interesting. So did he miscalculate his fuel numbers? Maybe he did. Now, Mo, what does Mo do here? Does Mo back it right off, go into full fuel save mode? Oh. Interesting. So we got Mo in first there. The Hoff's moved himself. So what happened to Mikey there? So Mikey's had a problem there as well. Mikey must have had a big off. Or Mikey's in full fuel save as well. So the strategies now are starting to play out. So Clint, who I did pick from the start. Oh, look out. Yep, the Hoff's in full fuel save mode. So Clint, with his brilliant strategy, I said this guy was a great strategist. Unbelievable. So heading back now. So let's just find out what's going on. So Mo must, I reckon, is in fuel save mode. The gap is coming down all the time. Interesting. Here we go. Mo's definitely on the big fuel save here. So second spot is Clint. Oh, Clint's looking. Let's have a look there. Feels pretty even. This is going to be very interesting here, as they both are going to start their last lap. Are they going to come in, or are they actually going to go at it for one more lap? Clint moves himself into the lead. They're going to go one more lap. Here we go. This is the race, ladies and gentlemen. So Clint's using every trick in the book. Now remember, Clint, you're allowed one move. That was your one move. Who breaks it later? Mikey's in the pits as well, so people have got their fuel numbers a bit wrong. Mo does retake the lead breaks at the hairpin. Oh, here we go. This is incredible. So we've got Mo in first, second is Clint. Oh, there's a little touch there. Oh, let's jump. I'm going to jump on. I want to jump on board with Clint here. So 05 has moved himself to third position. He's got to make up 11 seconds. I don't feel he can do that. He's quick, but I don't think he's that quick. Oh, look at. Oh, geez. Clint's having a real trouble holding onto the car there. Heading back now. Mo might have this one in the bag. As they come into the last corner now, Mo, he's just got to hold on to it here. Get around the last corner. He does. And what a drive. Could be Mo Jalen's great victory here. This is a little bit of a statement, I feel, for Season 2. But Clint, look, he's got a slight slipstream. Can he get into the draft? I don't think so. Oh no, is Mo out of fuel? No, he can't be. Surely he can't be. Mo Jalen, it looks like he's going to win with a stunning drive. Wow! Now that is a statement for season 2. Clint with second position, a stunning second position, Clint. That was strategy at its finest. Third was 05. He'll be ruining that fuel calculation. Fourth was Tarmac. Pretty quiet race from old Tarmac Terry there, because Tarmac is literally out of fuel. Mikey there in 5th. 6th was Wardo. 7th Pruski. 8th Doremus. 9th Cruisin'. 10th is Luminous. 11th Ruler. 12th is Davo Hoffo, who is completely and utterly out of fuel. So what a race, ladies and gentlemen. That was fantastic. How good was that? Incredible race. That had everything. We had tension, drama. Oh, you don't script that stuff, but that's just classic Thrillhouse, isn't it? Oh, thanks, X Arthur. I appreciate it. Oh, that's a really nice thing to say. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Grim Death. Yeah, Supercar Series. I wish, mate, if I could call next to Crompo and Scapey. Oh, Christmas. Brocky didn't predict fuel. Didn't know there was going to be fuel usage. Oh. Oh, thanks, Hannah. Oh, appreciate it, guys. Hey, mate. How was that?
Thirsty BMW, mate. That got weird. That got weird.
Real weird. 05 ran out of fuel. He had to pit again.
Yeah, I saw him do it, and then I was like, okay, does that mean there are only Astons ahead of me? And then I passed a very, very slow Davo.
Yeah, Hoffo ran out of fuel.
Oh man, I was watching it tick down, and I'm like, no, I've got to let someone get ahead of me. I need a tow, because those Astons are quick down the straight. So
Clint pulled the absolute brilliant strategy, though. In terms of strategy,
oh yeah,
Clint had it nailed.
So I saw him catching me. I was like, oh, he's 8 seconds behind. I'm going to go to fuel save 5 and see if I can get a claim back a lap on fuel. But if you fuel save down that straight, you just get absolutely slaughtered. It was crazy. I put a move on Mo, and I'm like, hang on a second, I'm leading this thing. Oh crap! I've got a thirsty BMW, and got no one to get a tow behind. So I was like, stuff it. I'm just gonna have fun out in front, see if I can put a gap on them. But as soon as it came to the straight, any lead I had was just gone. So, wow, that was fun though. I mean, just to see our best guys all up there, that close, that was incredible. That's probably one of the better races I've had.
Yeah, Terry sort of a bit quiet race, and Water had a bit of a quiet race, so it was a bit messy there into the first turn. But that's what this track is, really, let's be honest. When you do dive into that first hairpin, it's pretty ruthless.
Yeah, I was waiting for something from behind me, but it looked like everyone was pulling up nice. But I think because they were pulling up nice, they created a bit of a concertina. It looked like there were a few sideways cars behind me, so it's all good. I hope they'll wash that off and go again next time. Should be all good.
Here we go. Wardo, turn 1 into last. Fair enough. Does happen.
Yeah, that's it. That's Wardo's trademark sometimes, isn't it?
It is.
He's the fighter, but we really need to stop giving him the punt on the first corner.
Yeah. But I'm sure, because tonight wasn't for points, it's good to see sort of everyone racing. Yeah. But Wardo, trademark, get punted. That's why we love Wardo as well. He's got a great sense of humour. Cruising, that was tough for me. New track and new car, but fun. Yeah, great drive cruising. I kept it neat, mate. So that's all that matters. And good to see you in for a race, which is great. So grab yourself some TT time, mate, and get prepped.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We can put all this behind us now and focus on the task at hand.
That's it.
Wow, what sportsmanship by those guys. I mean, just from my point of view, watching Brock and Mo up front, that was awesome.
It was awesome to watch.
I was hoping for a little bit more biffo because I needed to get back onto them so I could get a tow, but oh man, so cool to see.
Very cool to see, and just, yeah, great sportsmanship. Everyone was sort of trying to give as much room as possible, which I know is very difficult around this track, so...
Oh, I mean, there's one line through pretty much every corner.
Exactly.
It's crazy. You know, like to make a move on someone, you really sort of have to stamp your foot down and be like, look, this is happening, and I'm going to do my best not to hurt you in the process. But
that's right.
You really got to send it.
So what we got? Brocky, fight back from 5th was amazing. I loved it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, mate.
Yeah, awesome drive, man. So cool.
Grim Death, I have a TT room open. Good stuff.
Alright. People aren't messing around.
05 again. I haven't raced in a while, so it was good to get the cobwebs out. Clint, awesome call, guys. Thanks, Clint. Appreciate it.
Clint,
Pruski,
that was a hell of a drive, mate. Hell of
amazing drive.
Yeah,
Pruski,
wow.
Thanks, Shauno. Get that man a beer. Thanks, Pruski. Appreciate it, mate. Mo, you were very good through the S's. Mikey, sorry. Mo says you were very good through the S's, Mikey. There you go.
Yeah, the trick to that one, Mo, is just floor it, mate. It's all about the dab and turn in the first one. Notice a lot of people braking on the exit of the second of the S's. You can take that flat. But thank you, Mo. It's lovely of you to say such a nice thing. You're such a sweetie.
Took me 20 laps to grab pole from Mikey, Mo.
I bet the red mist was coming down when he saw my name pop up. Like, no, that's not happening. All hail the DS4. Good on you, mate. we're all sitting in our steering wheels going, how the hell are you beating us with your controller? You're a weapon. Don't buy a wheel.
05. Clint gets my vote for best drive. Yeah, we'd have to agree with that. Clint's drive, again, strategy. He's proved it many times. The bloke is a jet on strategy.
Yeah, we'll be watching him in season 2 for pointers, I think. He's got it locked down. Definitely.
Well, guys, probably going to give another 5 minutes and I'll wrap it all up. So, as always, check out Thrillhouse Supercars on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. TT starts tomorrow, so looking forward to that. I most likely probably won't stream tomorrow night. I might just...
Yeah, should we maybe do a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday and a Thursday. Just stick to the normal days and we'll see how it goes.
Because I probably want to get my time in, even though I know I'm going to be probably Group C. Well, I am Group C, but I'll probably get my run in tomorrow, get it out of the way, over and done with.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday night, let the guys run, and then I will definitely stream Wednesday night. Not sure if I can get both rooms streaming. I'll definitely have the late room streaming, so that'll be, I believe it's 8 o'clock, or 8 o'clock I think we said, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I think we're doing an hour and a half for the first one, hour and a half for the second one. So guys that are new, and I know there's a few of you that are new, just make sure that you add all the admin up in PSN. Get your liveries sorted, and we'll see you out on track, and just hit us up if you've got any questions. We'll suss you out.
That's it. So, just going to finish. Davo, good job, Clint. Yep, great job. Grim Death, that was a fun race to watch. It was. 05, it will be interesting to see if who actually gets the car they want at the end of the TT. Completely agree with that.
Yeah. I think we've got enough pretty awesome liveries to make everyone happy. I think if anyone is a little bit salty about their liveries, Look, you know, maybe we can look at the format another time, but I think we've got a pretty solid format here on how it's going to roll out, and the quality of deliveries. I mean, I don't think there's one bad one in that whole set. So, yeah, it should be all good. I mean, I hope everyone gets the manufacturer that they're after for sure, for sure. But they are all pretty evenly matched as we've seen tonight as well. Nice to see a Hyundai up there with an Aston and a Beamer.
That's it. Ruler, thanks for being the mouth of Thrillhouse Ghost. Thanks, mate. Cheers, appreciate that. So we'll sign it off there, guys. Thanks again to everyone who've tuned in tonight. You're all superstars. Congrats to all our winners, all our nominees for tonight as well. What a race that was as well. That was fantastic. Do you want to finish off with anything, Mikey? Anything you want to say? Ha That's it. That's it, and be sure to tune in Wednesday night, guys. As always, check us across all our social media, Thrillhouse, Instagram and Twitter. Thrillhouse, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. We'll have all the links there, everything, keep up to date with everything Thrillhouse. Also check out our website, www.thrillhouse.com. Some great content on there as well. And as always, you've been watching Thrillhouse.